It was the first script I'd read in years that I was like a dog with a bone. I had to be in this film.
Yeah, it's a surreal satire about the commodification of everything, and in particular the commodification of the womb, where a New York couple is able to have a baby gestating in an external pod, and so it's the journey to parenthood.
Watching all of Sophie's work, I was just like, this is a mind I want to hang out with. I want to know how Sophie comes up with these brilliant ideas. And it's just so layered as a film. It's just got so much in it. Every person that I know that has been to see the film, that it's all incredibly different people with different setups and different ways of living their lives, have taken something from the film that they felt the film was about, completely different from each other. Fascinating. And it's also really funny and really accessible and really, it's just really digestible. It's really easy to watch, which I think is wonderful, to be talking about these huge ideas and these really important political arguments and present it in a form that's a joy to watch.
I'm very passionate about this subject matter. Also, the script was absolutely extraordinary. Reading it, much like Emilia said, you got it on your lap and you thought, how do I get myself in this? Yeah. Like, I need to be in this. But furthermore to that, I think the way that Sophie's housed the subject matter in a satirical way, in this sort of futuristic endeavour, is just that it spoke to me, because I really don't know what's going to happen to us as women, as a society. And I think it was such a wonderful, it felt like a really female-led project and story. And are we going to end up unnecessary, that we don't need women anymore? We don't need our wombs. They're outsourced like everything else.
The biggest thing that I took away from just simply reading the script was that it was about a woman having autonomy over her body and over her choices and over her life, really. And then, but simultaneously with that, I felt the huge argument of technology versus nature and where we're at with that. It just makes you question the way you live your life in a way that I think is quite good and helpful and illuminating, and a little bit of like a splash of water on the face.
The technology, we can't escape it. It is everywhere. It's ever evolving, but our relationship to it is the thing that must change. I think we have a choice.
But I think we're so adaptable. As human beings, we're so adaptable. You pop us in any situation and we will adapt. I mean, look at COVID. We will adapt. We will change. It just happens. So I think that there is the times when I've given myself that strict rule of not using technology or not touching my phone or not turning something on or just scrolling mindlessly or whatever it is, and you stop doing that, you have a minute of I need something to do, I'm bored. And then within about 20 minutes, you're doing something else. You find another way, because as human beings, that is what we are born to do. We are born to adapt. So I have a supreme amount of faith in the future.